Not in the best mood this morning, my guys, but we're gonna try to get some cash. Was about to cancel the show, man. I really don't even feel like doing this, to be honest with you, but still gonna do it anyway. We still gonna power through this shit, my guys. Get the good luck vibes going, my guys. So first, I'll talk about some NFL, then I'll go through some NBA picks. I don't really have anything official on the NBA, but I'll let you know what I'm looking at, my guys. But I think I'm gonna go with three. I think I'm gonna go with three officials in the NFL. Let's get straight to it, my guys. Like I say, not the ton of energy this morning, but we still gonna try to power through it. I don't even have the fucking banners made, so it is what it is. We're gonna rapid fire through this shit. First off, first game. Let's go over here to the streets of Jacksonville, my guys. We got the Jaguars. Well, I guess I'll switch the background while I'm talking some NFL. But first game up, man, we're going to the streets of Jacksonville. We got the Jaguars laying 3 points versus the New York Giants here. It looks very ugly. It looks very easy to take the Giants in this game, getting the three. I'm talking to the public bettors that I know. They're like, oh, Giants getting three? Oh, that's going to be easy. The odds makers don't necessarily make mistakes, guys. So a lot of people think that the wrong team is favored here. You have a 5-1 team going up against a 2-4 team, and yet the 2-4 team is favored here. Just looking at the line, it kind of tells you there that you should probably be taking the favorite here in the game. If it doesn't make sense, you probably want to be taking a side that doesn't make sense, guys. So I actually like the Jaguars here laying the 3 points. I'm laying the 3 with the Jags in this one. I think this is somewhat of a must-win type of game. Obviously, they're going to have to come to play offensively and defensively here. This Giants team is really riding high right now, but I do think the tired legs at some point will come in here from the London game, right? So they come home from London, they beat the Ravens, comeback wins. People just aren't taking this Giants team serious. Expect Doug Peterson and the guys to get Trevor Lawrence and the guys riled up for this one. Somewhat of a must-win type of game for the Jaguars here. So it's nothing heavy for me. I always say bet what you like, bet what you go with your gut. That's what you're going to feel comfortable with. So if you're really that bullish on the Giants and they've been putting money in your pocket, hey, I wouldn't talk you off going with it. But me personally, I'm going against the grain here. That's the main thing I like to do at NFL. You go with the picks that nobody likes, and that's what I'm doing here. I like the Jags here, minus the 3 at the house. Public contrarian fave here. Definitely the Giants are a heavy public underdog. Give me the Jags here, laying the 3 points at the house. Jacksonville Jaguars minus the 3, my guys. Let's go over here. We'll talk about this Dallas and Detroit game real quick. Dak is back. I don't like the spot for him. I thought they were really catching a groove with Cooper Rush when when the backup quarterback is coming there winning like that, right? You kind of want to fade them when the starter does come back. So I could see them possibly winning a close game. It's not saying that they can't blow them out. I'm just giving you looks on the game. That's how I look at it. See Dak coming back. That's kind of going to mess up the groove for the team. So I could see the Lions getting a cover there, but I'm staying off the game. Wouldn't be surprised if Cowboys cover as well, but I am going with the Jaguars minus the 3, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Tennessee here. We do have the Titans here laying 2.5 points. Ton of money coming in on the Titans. The public loves them. It has not moved up to 3. I think that the fact that this game hadn't moved to 3 is very indicative of how much sharp money is on the Colts here, guys. We do find a revenge spot for the Colts as well. Obviously, the Titans beat them already this year, but the Colts lost that game 24-17, outgained them by over 100 yards in that game. If it wasn't for the turnovers and them not being able to score in the red zone, I fully believe the Colts should have won that game. Now you get them coming in here off some wins, right? They had a ugly win versus Denver, comeback win versus the Jaguars, and then now they're facing up against the Titans again for the second time in 4 weeks, my guys. They've won 3 out of the last 4. Covered 3 out of the last 4 as well. Titans coming in off a bye week. They had 3 straight wins going into their bye week. Really they were really starting to roll, right? I feel like that bye week might have stopped some of their momentum as well. They almost lost to Washington. They almost lost to Indy. They should have lost to the Raiders. I think the Titans are one of the luckiest teams in the NFL, and I think they're taking a loss today. Give me the Indianapolis Colts plus the 2.5 in this revenge game, and with the Titans coming in here. They won 4 straight versus the Colts. They could just own them, guys. It's very possible. But the Colts, some of the times, a few of the spots they've been kicking me, they've been getting me, my guys. They have. But I do think this is a spot where they get some revenge. This is a huge divisional game as well. This game really could decide the division. So if the Colts want to do something here this year, they got to win this game. It's a must-win game. So nothing's guaranteed. Titans coming in off a bye week, probably got the rest advantage, but still, the bye week could have really stopped their momentum, my guys. So give me the Colts there, plus the 2.5 points. Official play for me there. I'm only going half unit on these NFL players today, my guys. So half unit on Jags for me, -3. Half unit on the Colts, plus the 2.5. I see them winning that game outright. Now let's go over here to the streets of Carolina here, guys. You got the Carolina Panthers here. I mean, what are we doing here, my guys? This team is damn near quit. They're probably going to quit. If I was you, you can get under 4 wins for the Carolina Panthers at -135. I would take that before this game starts, my guys. You want to take under wins on Carolina Panthers. This team was trying, and they were still bad. Now they've traded away C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. They've traded away Robbie Anderson. Who is it? Moore. He wants out as well. Everybody wants out of Carolina. Why? The coaching is bad. This team is about to tank the season to get the best draft pick that they can. I see the Panthers going under their team total today. This team might get shut out today. Don't be a bit surprised. They're going up against a great defense. What do the Bucs do? They want to win with their defense. They want to run the ball. They're 0-4 against the spread coming in here on this game. They're coming off a tough loss as well versus the Steelers. You see Tom Brady talking to his linemen, getting on their ass. I think it was a long week of practice for the Bucs. They do have the Ravens on deck on Sunday Night Football. So maybe we try to take the Bucs here, maybe in the first half, to go ahead and get this game over with quickly. You see what I'm saying? But however, I see the Bucs win this game like 28-0, man. Maybe 28-3. I barely see the Panthers getting any points in this one. I'd be looking at Panthers team total. I'll tell you what I did, even though they're not official picks. I'll tell you what I bet in this game. I bet the Panthers team total under 13.5 last night. It's down to 12.5, I believe. I don't see them getting past 10 points. That's just me. In theory, Bucs could have a look ahead, but I don't see it, man. I see them coming to play here. This should be somewhat of a get-right type of game for the Bucs here. I took them first half as well, -7. I think they're going to try to get this game over with quick. I could see them being up 21-0 at the half. Second half, just running the ball, killing clock. See what I'm saying? Maybe score another touchdown on accident. I couldn't talk you off Bucs as well. Full game, guys. -13.5, -13, -13.5. I think the Bucs slaughter these guys tonight. Not a big fan of Tom Brady. He's an old fart right now, but this is a game where I could see them really trying to get back to their winning ways, and they need to blow out somebody as well to get their confidence right. This defense should absolutely smother the Panthers here. The Panthers probably just going out there, running through the motions, man. I could be really wrong. Anything can happen, but I'm staying far away from the Panthers. I think you should too, guys. So it's either you look towards the Bucs here, you look towards an under or a team total under for the Panthers, or I just stay off the game. This Panthers team is really in disarray right now, my guys. I like the Bucs here to take them to Smack City. I like the Bucs first half and full game, to be honest with you, but let's go with Bucs first half -7. I bet the full game as well, but we're gonna go official with the first half -7. I took Carolina team total under. I like it. Like I said, I'm going through the games that I have something on. Let me see a few more games here. You got the Jets versus the Nuggets. The Jets versus the Broncos here, guys. Russell Wilson is out. They got Ripken in there as a backup. The sharp guys still think that the Broncos can win this game. So for whatever this worth, even when the line moved, Russell Wilson's out, the sharp guys still hop on Broncos plus the 110, and knowing they still think the Broncos have enough defense to win this game. It's not something that I'm taking, but I'm just here to bring you the info. They still like the Broncos, even with Russell Wilson out in that game. They still have the defenders in that one, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Vegas here now, man. You got the Las Vegas Raiders sitting at 1-4 on the season. The Texans have a better record than them in theory, 1-3-1 straight up, and they're 3-1 against the spread as well. So the Texans, they're coming off a win versus Jacksonville, coming off a bye week as well. Both teams coming off a bye week here. We know who the better team is. We know who the team that's in need of a win as well. You got to throw the Raiders in a teaser, my guys. You got to try to throw the Raiders in a teaser. They've lost the last two to the Texans as well in 2017 and 2019. This game could get ugly. I know it might seem nice to take the Texans here, but I think the Raiders clean them up here by double digits, guys. This is a week where some of these favorites are really in good spots. I don't see. It's not that I don't see many dogs, but some of these favorites are in some really good spots here. Like the Jags. I mean the Packers, the Jags, the Bucs, and the Raiders are some really good faves this week, guys. Those are some really good faves here. So obviously there's going to be some dogs hit, but in those games, I think it could be that simple. We take the fave. Fave is in a good spot. I'd be looking towards the Raiders here, laying 7 at the house in a must-win game, in a game where they need a blowout for their own confidence, coming off a bye. The Texans coming off a win. They're one of the worst teams in the NFL, guys. See what I'm saying? They play hard and can play some defense, but overall, offensively, don't see them having enough to keep up with the Raiders in this one. Try to throw them in a teaser, something like that. I didn't lay the 7, but we're definitely trying to throw them in a teaser there, my guys. Let's see. Let's talk about the Packers game real quick, man. Obviously another old quarterback here, guys, but you do have them coming off 2 straight losses, right? You're a really good coach as well. The Commanders, they're coming off a win. They won't win many games this year, guys. And what's his name? Wentz is out, so you're going to get Heineken in here, the backup quarterback. The offense could potentially look even worse today, my guys, even worse than it has been. Could be addition by subtraction getting Wentz out of there, but if Heineke was really better, he'd be started. I could see Green Bay getting a much-needed win. They play Buffalo next week. They're probably not winning that game. Off 2 straight losses, I see them doing whatever the hell they want with the Commanders here today, my guys. So heavily lean to the Packers here. That's about it for me on the NFL. Like I said, I didn't want to go through every game, talk about a bunch of shit that I don't have. The spots that I do have official. Going with the Jags, laying the 3, going against the whole world here with a contrarian fave. Look, how many times has that happened? Give me the Jags at the house there, laying the 3 points. I'm looking for a Giants letdown at some point here. At some point, it's going to come. I think it comes today. Give me the Jags laying the 3. I'm also give me the Colts here getting the 2.5 points, my guys. Revenge spot versus Tennessee. Tennessee won 3 straight, then go on a bye. It's the worst time to go on a bye week when you're hot. Kind of stops your momentum there. Actually, the Colts have the momentum now. Give me the Colts there plus the 2.5 to win that one outright. And I like the Bucs to bounce back versus a team that's in total disarray, trading away all their guys. They fired their coach. The season is basically over for the Panthers there. Don't see them getting past 3 points. We look towards the team total under. I'm on Bucs first half, official minus the 7. Couldn't talk you off full game as well. I think they take the Panthers to smack city in there with my guys. And lean the Raiders, heavily lean to the Raiders. They're both teams coming off a bye. You would like to take the better team that's in a must-win, that has the much better offense and at home as well. Don't see the Texans have enough offense to keep up with them there, guys. Now, let's switch over here to some NBA games here, my guys. Sorry, going rapid fire. But this is just what I'm doing today. Doing this video for you guys, man. 537 people watching live. Hit the like button, subscribe, man. I'm pissed off this morning, guys. I am. But let's go over here to the streets of LA here. We're talking some NBA now, guys. I gotta switch the background real quick. We're talking some NBA. Switch over from NFL to NBA in one show. I don't have time to do many shows today, my guys. So this is it. This is what you get all 7 days of this freaking week. I've been doing 4 or 5 shows a day, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, and get a shirt if you can, my guys. I try to keep this up as long as I can. Only thing I ask you guys is show some support. You see what I'm saying? It's the only thing I ask, man. Now, we're going to the streets of LA here. We got the Lakers. They've started out 0-2. They're going up against the Blazers, who started out 2-0, right? So the Blazers coming off a big win, overtime win versus the Suns. They started out 2-0, man. Big win versus the Kings as well. Now, the Lakers, don't put it on them too much for starting out 0-2, guys. They've went up against 2 of the best teams in the Western Conference. In the Warriors, they kept their game close for a little while and then obviously got smacked up in the third quarter. That's just what the Warriors do to everybody. And then they lost by 6 points to the Clippers. Really lost by 4. Late foul there. They end up losing by 6. If they play the way that they did versus the Clippers and the Warriors in the games, the Lakers will win this game easily. Obviously, we don't know which game we're going to get from them. Westbrook went 0 for 11, but he played some really good defense. If he can do little things like that, it will rub off on the team. But he doesn't need to shoot, guys. I mean, I won't get too far off into the matchups, but Beverly never should shoot. Westbrook should never shoot. I think if they get those 2 rules down, this team will be all right, man. They have some good defenders. They have some depth as well. This is a game. The Lakers have a better bench in this game, guys. I know everybody will be looking to fade the Lakers here. It's just simple. Go against the Lakers. I don't necessarily think so here, guys. They've actually shown something here to me in the first few games. They've trying to play some defense. I like Lonnie Walker in there in the starting lineup with LeBron. with Anthony Davis, this team might be able to score some points here tonight. You worry about Lillard and Simons, the 3-point guys for the Blazers, because the Lakers can't really hit threes. But when you look at the bench, guys, the Lakers have the huge bench advantage here, in my opinion. Whenever it gets to like Dame going out of the game, the Lakers have the huge advantage. And if Dame is not going for 40, they're going to get smacked in this game, guys. So it's not something that I'm official on, but I would heavily lean Lakers here. This line opened up at 2, got pushed to 3.5. I believe that's sharp money. I agree with the money here. I lean with the Lakers here on a Sunday. These are the funky type of games that cash on Sundays, guys. So if you're betting NBA today, watch out. It's the most funkiest day of the NBA betting week. I'm just trying to help you guys out. A lot of people fading the Lakers, thinking it's easy. Personally, I wouldn't fade them today. I lean towards the Lakers. I think they should be able to get the job done tonight. Let's go over here to the streets of Atlanta real quick. You got the Hawks here. They're laying 10.5. We don't want to lay the Hawks in this point spread range, but the Hornets team is a bet against right now. Still no LaMelo, and Terry Rozier got hurt last game as well. So even their backup point guard is out now. They're going to be running Dennis Smith Jr. at the point. I don't like it. Who's the backup point guard? Bouknight? I don't know. Off night in Atlanta, Bouknight might be buying some shots. I mean, he might just came from Magic City. But in all seriousness, this Hornets team is not a buy on. I don't want to lay the points with the Hawks here, but also I wouldn't be surprised if this one got ugly. This Hornets team I think they're a punching bag this year, guys. They still have some guys, PJ Washington, Hayward when he wants to, Oubre when he wants to, but without Rozier and LaMelo, this team, they could get blown out, but we're not there with the Hawks to lay 10.5 with them just yet, my guys. Just trying to help out. Now, 2 games that I want to center in on, guys. Let's go to the streets of Oklahoma City real quick, because this was going to be the play of the day. It got up away from me. I probably should have did a show last night. The Timberwolves is sitting at -7 last night. It's up to 8.5 today, guys. This is a Timberwolves type of spot. If you ask me, they're coming off a loss. Obviously, with the Thunder, they don't have many bigs, right? So with the Timberwolves here, they're going to tower over them with Cat and Gobert. We saw them already beat them. They could have blown them out in the first game. The Timberwolves are still trying to figure stuff out, though. They took a loss to the Jazz. Now they head on the road here for the first game, going up against the Thunder. The Thunder on a back-to-back coming from Denver. Really tough game last night. I'm watching the game. They go all the way down to the wire. That's what you want when you're fading the team on the back-to-back. Thunder come home here in their home opener, but it's a 3rd and 4 back-to-back and road home. It's not a good spot for the Thunder here, and coming from altitude, my guys. So I think the Timberwolves, coming off that loss, no real look ahead. They got 2 games versus the Spurs coming up. This is a get-right game versus the Timberwolves. They're probably going to come in a little pissed off. They should smother the Thunder here, guys. I see Thunder team total under, and I see the Timberwolves smashing them by double digits, but I just hope it makes sense. I wanted to get that 7 last night. It's up to 8.5 on the road here. I still like it, but not going official with it, my guys. So I like the Timberwolves in this one. They should come out here and smoke the Thunder. They should also keep the Thunder under their team total. When you Thunder in half court offense, horrible. We saw that last night versus the Nuggets. If the Nuggets can lock you up in the half court, what do you think the Timberwolves are going to do to you when you can't even get to the rim? So the Thunder have to run and gun. On this back-to-back, coming from high altitude, probably a little tired. They're trying to do half-court offense. It's not going to work. I didn't even see them running plays last night. I did not like what I saw from the Thunder in the half court last night, guys. They got smothered. Probably could have won that game, man, but they got smothered in the half court. I see the Timberwolves smothering them with Gobert and Towns down low, my guys. Can't get to the basket, so you have to shoot threes. They don't have a ton of three-point shooters, my guys. Lou Dort airballed in threes. I think he airballed 3 threes in the fourth quarter last night. So leaning Timberwolves, leaning Thunder, team total under in that one. Let's go to another one here. We got the Jazz versus the Pelicans here, guys. Jazz must start out 2-0. They're going to the finals. Not so fucking fast, man. This Jazz team have the Pelicans have just faced 2 really fast teams. Now they're going up a team that's not really going to push the pace. I mean, the Jazz, they can push if they want, but they're a 3-point shooting team, guys. That's what they're going to do. They're going to shoot a bunch of threes, and if you're not taking them serious, they can beat you, right? Marketing, Olynyk, Clarkson, Conley, these guys can all shoot threes. Malik Beasley as well, Sexton, they can shoot some threes, guys, but they're going up against a buzzsaw today. They're going up against a great defensive team, probably the greatest defensive team they've faced this year, and this team is not going to be fucking around. if I had one top play that I would give you in basketball today in NBA, it would probably be Pelicans first quarter here. They're coming off 2 straight road games. This is the home opener. The Pelicans turn up, guys. It's not the type of team that's going to take teams for granted or overlook them. This team here, offensively and defensively, 1 through 10 is absolutely solid. They're well coached as well. I guarantee you Willie Green is telling these guys, hey, look how the Jazz have started off. They're beating guys, right? Let's go and show them what's up. This is another one where the line's a little bit too high for me to lay with the Pelicans, but I do think that they should clean them up. I'd lean Pelicans first quarter, first half. In this one, that's what the Jazz do. They'll kind of come out slow, and then in the second half, really kind of surprise some teams. But I see Pelicans lean the first quarter -2.5, lean the first half as well -5, and lean Jazz team total under 111.5. I believe it should be 111.5 for the team total there on the Jazz. I'd lean that under there, guys. I think the Pelicans defense is for real. They won't take this Jazz team lightly. I think they lock them up on defense here. And like I said, they just went up against the Nets and the Hornets and still lock them up. Now you're going up against a team that doesn't necessarily want to run up and down and play fast. They just want to shoot a lot of threes. The Pelicans can guard the three-point line. They got some damn good defenders. Herb Jones, Zion Williamson, damn good defender. Off the bench, oh man, Jose Alvarado, Trey Murphy. Man, look at Larry Nance Jr. This team can play some defense. Jazz team total under is what I like in that one. You know what? I don't mind. I'll go official. Jazz team total under 111.5. I like it, my guys. I like that. I like that. Jazz team total under 111. I like the Thunder team total under as well. I got that one at 111, but it's down to 110. So I didn't want to have anything official for NBA today, guys. But I'll tell you what I did. I did do a Jazz Pelicans, Timberwolves money line parlay. I took it was -135. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I did. I took the easy route out. I see both teams winning. I took the money line parlay. I leaned Pelicans first quarter, and I did take Jazz team total under 111.5, and I also took Thunder team total under 111, guys. So there it is, man. I gave you the plays. Nothing on Kings Warriors. Obviously, Warriors could blow them out, but they're laying a few too many points that I'd like to lay with them early season. The Kings aren't really a pushover. They aren't a back-to-back. It's a tough game for me. We'd like to take the Clippers here. They're coming in off a back-to-back as well. Suns coming in off a loss, but I still think the Clippers are much better than them. They get Kawhi and John Wall back. They hate the Suns. They want to smack them every chance they get. They don't have the rest advantage, but they're still better than the Suns, guys. That's the show today. I'm going to try to break this up, man. Get out of here. I'm trying to get some cash, man. So let me see. I'll tell you what I like. Yeah, post those picks in the chat, man. Post those picks in the chat, man. We all here trying to cash. He said I took them Pelicans first quarter -2 as well. Yeah, let's cash, Chris. I took it, so I'll tell you what I bet today, guys. Fuck, I don't give a shit. Let's see. So NFL. I bet the Jags -3. This is the recap of the plays, my guys. This is the recap of the plays. I bet Jags -3. I bet the Colts plus the 2.5. I sprinkled on the money line. I put someone Packers -4 there in basically like a must-win type of game. I took Carolina team total under 13.5. The Bucs first half -7, and I took them full game -13.5. We'll go official with that first half -7, but personally, I took the full game -13.5. What else are we on? What else did we do? That's it in NFL. Heavily leaned to the Raiders there -7, and that's it. Couldn't talk you out of Raiders Dolphins money line parlay. Now let's talk about some NBA here. What I do in the NBA. Heavily leaned to the Lakers there, guys. Heavily lean to the Lakers. I lean Lakers trifecta spot. I can see them coming out early with intensity, with a sense of urgency. They can smack the Blazers if they want to, guys. This is not the Warriors. This is not the Clippers over there. Third game. Don't want to start out 0-3. I lean Lakers, man. Personally, I did Pelicans, Timberwolves money line parlay. I believe this was last night as well, guys, where I got -130. So -135. So Timberwolves line came up from 7 to 8.5. I still kind of like it. I bet Timberwolves last night -7 up to 8.5. They could win by double digits if they want. Thunder team total under, Jazz team total under, and Pelicans first quarter -2.5. I think the Pelicans finna take these motherfuckers to Smack City, man. So you do with the info what you like. Like I said, I don't have to do this show, man. I'm doing this out of kindness in my heart. I'm doing this for you guys. If you can, hit the like button, subscribe, get a shirt as well, man. I'm finna lose my damn voice over here. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys, man. Fucking pissed off this morning, man. But I'm trying to get some cash. Yeah, that's what I did, Anderson. I mean, I did not Wolves and Jazz money line parlay, Wolves and Pelicans money line parlay. No, I mean, the Jazz, they've been balling, but I think it comes to an end. The Pelicans are sustained by. I'll probably bet the Pelicans every game until they show me something different. This team there's like the Grizzlies last year. They're not taking any freaking prisoners, guys. They're not taking any prisoners. Let's go. That if I had an NBA top player today, it would be Timberwolves Pelicans money line parlay. It is what it is. Going the easy route out. I see it cashing. We like cash quick and fast, my guys. I don't give a damn how it comes. But yeah, Pelicans team total. I mean, Jazz team total under. Thunder team total under. I think that goes with how the game flow should go, my guys. Pelicans and Timberwolves going to stifle these guys today. Those be the two top looks. Your Cavs and Wizards game is a tough one, bro. Cavs are much better than the Wizards, but they don't have the rest advantage. Home opener. Need to see when they get Garland back. It's a tough game for me, man. Cavs could smash them though if they wanted to, but they don't. I like taking teams with the rest advantage, guys. We'll be back. We'll be back, man, tomorrow, man. Finna go try to get some cash, bro. We gotta go get some cash today, man. That's the show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's us against the bookies, man. That's why I do this shit. It's us against the bookies. We out. Let's get some cash.